Right, I'm going to talk about digipacks and how they've changed. So I'm going to look at a couple of old digipacks compared to new ones and show you how the codes and conventions have changed over time, like with new technologies and things. I'm going to start off with this, I don't know if you can see it very well, it's Gwen Stefani. Now the front cover is just a picture of her in a chair. So Gwen Stefani is known for her R&B music. It's kind of hybrid genre of R&B and pop. Because she was a popular in her time. She sat on a chair and she looks quite pimped out and things, and she's got her 2 Chinese women next to her, and that's like familiarity with people who are fans of her work, because in all her music videos she has these 2 girls in there, so to have them on the front cover shows familiarity. The text is quite R&B, like I don't know if you can see at the bottom there, like Gwen Stefani. The colours, obviously you can't see, but the colours are quite dull and things, and she's just sat in the chair. So what it shows is that how it shows it's changed is it's just a picture that's been cropped. It's not a picture that's been taken for the album, because you can see it's poor quality and it's not a professional photo shoot. So the main colours on the front really are whites, oranges and light pinks. Then we go to the middle, and these colours aren't consistent with the front. They're browns and blues, and this is a clock, and why it's been done like this is because her song that she's promoting, especially on this, is called TikTok. So it shows familiarity with the song and consistency with it. But the other side is like just a tribal sort of thing, and I don't know if that relates to any of the other songs on the album, but certainly from someone who just knows their main songs, it doesn't bring anything. So I don't know if that was just they couldn't think of anything else to go there. But the 3 covers that we see at the moment aren't all consistent. Then on the back you've got the picture of her in the chair again. It's more of a seductive photo this time than anything. That's consistent with the front because obviously she's on the same chair. The picture on the back is black and white, so you can see through all of it. She's changed the colour themes, and then she's got the list of the songs with the same font from the start, so that's good. And then it's just got some about her, the copyright and the sound recording is owned by Interscope Records, so that's just the writing at the bottom. So yeah, it's also got a little handout in it, which has a few pictures of her, and has a page of writing where she said thanks to all like the people who's bought it and things. The border, that is consistent with the front, so she's kept consistency within the booklet. However, the consistency isn't spread over the front, middle and back. Another album I'm going to show you is a Girls Aloud one. And I think this was 2007, 2006 maybe. And I'm just going to talk about how things have changed since then. Now, if you can see on the thing, that picture is quite shockingly bad. Again, it's just been cropped, you can see, because it's quite harsh on the outlines. So it's not literally been done on a black background. And it's literally got plainly written Girls Aloud. There's no special colours, it's a white background and you can't see any of their outfits, so it's just skin. This is a genre of pop music, and I think this is one of their second albums or something, and on the front of it it's a special edition, includes the singles The Show, Jump, Love Machine and I'll Stand By You. So it promotes it, so it attracts the audience, so these are the songs that people will be most familiar with. So by putting it on the front, obviously it's going to get people to buy it. In the middle, it's quite girly, and it shows, if you can see, like shoes and again pictures of them. It's not consistent with the front because in the middle you've got quite a lot of outbursts of colour. You've got loads of pinks and blues and reds and things like that, whereas the front was quite plain. It was just a white background with the skin of them because you couldn't see any of their outfits. So it isn't consistent again. However, something that is quite interesting is it's only got 3 of the band members there, and on the other side it's just shoes. There is 5 in the band, so I don't know what happened there, sort of thing, because again there's only 5 of them, and in the middle there isn't all of them, it's just song lyrics. Some digipacks have song lyrics in just for people to sing along with, especially pop music. I found when doing my research, mainly pop music have the lyrics in. Like obviously R&B, they don't normally do it, or dance music, because there's hardly any songs, hardly any words in dance music. There is no thank you written on this one. On the back, it's just literally plainly just written the songs down with the barcode and the copyright thing again. The writing's blue. There is no blue really throughout it, so the consistency again lacks. But yeah, so that's just very plain digipack. Then we'll go on to a recent R&B pop. I've got the £5 written on there. I can't scratch it off. This Pixie Lott, she's an R&B again, pop artist. See the differences with the front covers, I don't know if you can see, is like the quality of it, and this picture of Pixie Lott was obviously photoshopped for specifically her album cover. This picture, after releasing her album, has become very popular and everyone is known of this. Again, on the front she's got like Girls Aloud, the album, she's got her singles that everyone will be familiar with, that's again to promote it. The font is quite simple again, and there's nothing really else on it. If you see in the back, the lighting of the photo, you can tell it's been specifically designed for this album. The background kind of highlights Pixie Lott, it kind of supports it, and it doesn't overpower Pixie Lott, it just makes her stand out more. The middle of Pixie Lott's album is her. Again, it's a photo shoot. What Pixie Lott is known for is her style. She's an idol to younger girls. So the reason probably why there's been pictures on all four of the sides of the digipack is because when people look to buy her album, they don't want her. I don't know. So like some of the other things, like sat in a chair with like quite a lot of clothes on. It sounds silly, but she's known for her style and being a role model to young girls. The back again has a picture of her and a list of all the songs, but compared to Gwen Stefani and the Girls Aloud album, it's consistent through it. The fonts are consistent, the colour theme's consistent, and it's pictures of her. It doesn't then swap to her by a swimming pool or something. It's just literally pictures of her, which does show consistency, and it makes the digipack look more professional. Like the pictures have been taken professionally. It's not just been, oh, we found this picture of the girls from a previous like photo shot or from a poster and we've just stuck it on there. It's been designed for that, and in turn it's made those photos more famous. Like everyone knows Pixie Lott's photo from her album. Like if you should have showed that picture, everyone would know it's from her album. Another thing I found interesting was when I was doing my research, I found that digipacks aren't just for albums as in just to promote their music, it can be for films. So I've got Love Actually here. Again, you can't see the colour themes, but it is a Christmas film, so it is red throughout, showing the consistency. So digipacks can be released for a reason, for a film, from episodes, from series, things like that. It's not just for music. So Love Actually, is a film, and you've probably heard of it, and again, it is consistent compared to Gwen Stefani and Girls Aloud. It has the red theme throughout. If you look on the front, if you can see, there's like the heart in the middle, and this is all red. So when you open, and it's got the bow across, and it goes onto the back. So again, it shows consistency. And the middle is just a plain picture of the bow again with the heart, and where the CD would go is a heart. So what I've noticed is, as it's changed over time, I think people have noticed that you need the consistency through the digipacks to make them look more professional, as in you can't have a front image of something and the back image is something completely different with different colour themes, different fonts, because it doesn't look professional and it doesn't look like a good CD cover. One final thing is £1 is a dance. What's your email address? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm